I hope he can try and stay grounded while Spook goes off, because once Spook gets one hit, it's pretty apparent that he's ready to he's ready to take these combos to death. I've been telling people a lot that my matches versus certain Wrastors and seeing Blue play, I think Blue plays in the optimal way that I think Wrastor should be played. Going out there with those claps, you know, every Wrastor knows, and even some players who just are familiar with the game know how. That's an interesting. Okay, he finished out with an up smash, but I think Wrastor should be played in the way that you get the early combos, and of course we know those combos can go on forever and sometimes lead to 0 to deaths, but sometimes you don't need to confirm it to 0 to death. Sometimes you just want to win neutral, get a combo like this, and finish with a clap like that. Or sometimes you can throw a clap out just to punish, just like that. It only takes a few key movements, a few key hits. Wrastor controls a lot of space. So here we are. Still parry. Spook, one stock. Going out for that up air. He's reaching a bit, but I think he really needs to, especially like I said, the caliber and the level of play is there's a little gap here. But I think that's one of the things that I know some of you people are probably shaking your head. Where he should tornado, but Blues told me he just will not tornado. Here we are. I finally get a co-caster here. We got Obi in the house. What's going on, man?
Not much. How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm looking at this matchup, and I know it's hard for Etalus. Some say it's hard for Wrastor, but as far as I see, there's just a little player skill gap here. But I think Spook is handling it well for now, until just right there.
Yeah, got the
right
squad.
There, you know. In the last moments, like I said, that skill difference, that killer instinct really shows itself, and it showed itself right there with that patience that Blue just performed with that squad. It was just amazing.
You need to have a lot of patience in this matchup, just because of how, especially for the Etalus, just by how slow he is.
I think versus Wrastor, everybody needs patience, unless it's maybe
another Wrastor.
Right, another Wrastor. I think that's the only one who could probably get away with it.
Maybe an Ori?
Maybe. But I think everybody needs patience versus Wrastor. Not to say Wrastor needs to play campy. I think all Wrastors don't need to play campy. They just need to pick their spaces. Ooh, that was a great confirm. He threw out the icicles to just lock them down and then figure out, okay, when do I need to release this fair? Because this is going to hit. Just got to time it up well.
Nice clap.
I have never seen really anybody go for those like I've seen from Blue this entire time I've been here.
The claps?
Yes, he goes for claps in situations that I've always said that people need to go for, but
yeah, like right
it's
there.
Great to see. Right, it's great to see somebody actually do it.
Ooh, nice spike, nice little spike with the up special.
Spook really does try and go for those. Oh, no more jumps. Oh, he still had one.
Yeah, I thought he used his wall jump there.
Right.
If he didn't have it, he would have been dead.
Right, he would have. Right. Wrastor is kind of got at 62%. Wow.
At this point, I'd say it's really anybody's game.
It really is. You know, I might have to take back my earlier words of there being a player skill barrier here. I think.
Ooh, nice little parry.
I think Spook is proving me wrong. But here we go. I think.
Oh, nice.
Was he?
Back it again with that kill
confirm. He was so close to die from there, but.
I think he thought he could get it and win the match, and he died, but in the process, he'd win the match.
It was pretty nice. That was pretty nice. I have never.
For some reason.
Because, I've been overseas for the past 2 years, really. So I really don't get to play with everybody too often, but when I do play with everybody pulls out some crazy stuff. I'm kind of weirded out that Blue didn't go more to fight Spook off stage when he sees that Spook uses his Spook uses his air dodge. Every time I see a Etalus without an air dodge or a Zetterburn, I say no air dodge, no problem, because they're just so vulnerable. And here we are, Blues even it up very quickly, actually. Very quickly.
Nice parry.
Very nice parry.
I think once he gets the kills, he's going to go for a hammer. Or not, armor.
I'm glad that Spook did, he's mixed it up. He knew that, you know, his opponent was too far in. His plan is very nice. I think that forward smash was a little overcommitted, but I think, yep. Fantastic combos coming from Blue. Fantastic. But
ooh, I was surprised he didn't get the ice on that. Or I guess because like, he hit him directly.
Right. I'm not going to say this is reckless what Spook is doing, but he's throwing out options that are, you know, a little unorthodox, but they're working. That's what everybody always says. Like, it's stupid until, you know, until it works.
Yeah, if it works, it's not stupid.
Right. If it works, you're a god.
I would definitely say Spook's being a little ballsy right now.
I think, like I said, there may be a little skill gap here. You know, I'm not writing off. I think he could have just forward smashed him and he would have died.
Yeah. Oh, nice squat. That's a kill.
I think he could have really sealed that out. It's funny how that works out. It's always those key little moments that if you don't take the opportunity, you can lose the set just like that. I'm very, very curious as to if he would have used a smash attack. He could have got it off. Well, he would have won that game, but that's interesting.
Oh, a nice little 55%. He likes to stop a lot of combos by doing the down special.
Really? I feel like he doesn't stop his combos. Like I see him more ending with clap, but maybe it's just because.
No, I'm talking about
Spook.
Yeah, Spook. He likes to get out of combos by doing the down.
Oh, really? Yeah, I've seen it. I thought he was just. Ooh, excuse me. I thought he was just doing that because he
Ooh.
Wow.
That was
amazing. But I thought Spook was just ending combos like that. Well, not ending combos, getting out of combos like that because it was just a certain matchup. But I guess he does do it often. He goes. I see Spook. He goes for the side B icicles. He's getting called out a lot now. But he goes for the side B icicles a lot, and he also goes for the just for a little damage.
Louis got the armor now, but that's his squaw. I think if he didn't have the armor, he would have died right there.
Yeah, most definitely, because he died earlier percents on the other stage. I think what Blue is doing right now, he's definitely smelling blood in the water because he's just waiting, and then he's clapping and squaw. He's just waiting. So I think he's going in for the kill. This being match point. If this doesn't
this
go
is
to game
finals
5.
too.
Right. Spook, you know, doing better than projected. But
I love it when people prove you wrong about the skill gap stuff.
It's always exciting to see newer players, you know, get up there, show their stuff. And there we go. It wasn't a 3-0 in the handshake, but a 3-1. I think Spook will learn a lot from this set. And Blue, wow, amazing, taking advantage of that mentality that he put in him. Oh, it's me and Magnetic, the run back, really. All right, wish me luck, people.